हेलो हेलो गोविंद भैया हेलो हेलो हेलो
Yes.
it's already 3 p.m. Shall we
Wait,
start
wait
or
for two
we should?
minutes. Wait for two more
Okay,
minutes.
okay. Give a ring in the group, webinar group. Some of us there in the YouTube also.
I think we should start.
Can I start? Hello.
Yes. Please start the session. We can't hear you anything.
Okay, sorry. All mathematicians shares a sense of amazement over the infinite depth and mysterious beauty and usefulness of mathematics. Good evening to all present over here in this virtual platform. My name is Bhargavi Banik and I welcome you all in the day 4, session 3 of 5 days National Mathematical Webinar organized by Tripura Mathematical Association on the occasion of National Mathematics Day celebration 2021. Now we have invited talk by Mr. Pranjal Talukdar from Tezpur University. Sir is currently pursuing his PhD in mathematics from Tezpur University, Assam. The title of today's talk is Let's Prepare for IIT JAM 2022 exam, which is to be held on 13th February 2022. So in this, sir will discuss about all the details of IIT JAM. Welcome you, sir, in this virtual platform. Over to you, sir.
I just want to add one thing. Our sir Pranjal has also cleared the CSR JRF exam with All India rank 47. So we also congratulate him for that.
Yes, of
Thank you.
course.
That's
Over to you,
great,
Pranjal.
great that. Because sir, we did not get the information. That's why we are not able to add these things. So we are really sorry for that, that we have not included this in our speech. Am I visible? Yeah.
Pranjal, we can't hear you. Please unmute.
No, it is absolutely fine. It is no need to be sorry. So, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to congratulate the members of Tripura Mathematical Association for conducting this week-long webinar on different topics of mathematics. And uh, I have heard so many lectures in the last three days, and uh, I got some great knowledge from all of the talks. And I also take this opportunity to thank me. I also take this opportunity to thank the members of TMA to invite me to address these beautiful, enthusiastic peoples who are doing mathematics and in their BSc days. Okay. And if someone is from like a Govinda, so a good afternoon again to everyone, my juniors, friends, and all others who are attending this lecture. Okay. So first of all, I want to tell all of you that so it will not be anything like the general talk. Okay, so it will be like a discussion. Okay, so we'll be discussing various topics and aspects of CSIR, sorry, IIT JAM. Okay, so is it
If
visible?
time persists in your if time persists in years, sir, you can in future you can also discuss about CSIR net as we have
Okay,
cleared
okay,
CSIR net.
okay.
Not today,
So
but after in the next year when we organize such event.
okay. So is the slide visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is clearly visible, sir. There is no problem, sir.
Okay, so so I have divided this discussion into 4 chapters. So I will call them as chapters. So it is arranged like this. So first of all, as I have mentioned before, that this it will not be like it will not be in the form of a general talk. It will be like a discussion. So first of all, I will be happy to know from you that what questions do you have in mind when you are going to prepare for IIT JAM, or when you have heard of IIT JAM and you want to appear in it, and you want to clear the exam, get in some good institutions of India in for the master's degree. So what's the first question that comes to your mind? So any one of you can unmute yourself and please let me know. So what's the first question that came to your mind when you heard of that this exam, IIT JAM? Please. No one? So you don't have any questions?
How to complete the large syllabus?
Okay, syllabus. Yes, good. Next, is there any other questions?
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes.
So, whenever it comes to group theory, how to complete it in a proper way, actually?
Okay. And
Yes,
then?
sir. Linear and abstract algebra are creating problem. Yes, sir.
Okay,
That is the main
okay,
problem.
okay.
Yes, how to prepare for that? Which type of question they will ask from algebra, linear algebra, and abstract algebra? What type of question they will ask? So this type
Okay.
of things are creating some problem.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, these questions are sufficient. So first thing, when you prepare for an exam, any exam, so say in this time in this time you are preparing for them, and next you will be preparing for net, etc. Okay, some PhD entrances, probably some MSc entrances. Okay, so when you are appearing in such a reputed reputed exam, so first you have to identify the questions that what are the questions that are coming to your mind constantly. Say how will we do this? Okay, so next you have to search for the solutions. Okay, so I have tried to address some of your questions that you may have asked, since um, I also appeared in this exam some years earlier. So the questions that I faced, so I have arranged them, and I have tried to address it here. Okay, so first is the so first you have to know what is the syllabus. Okay, say for the last time, for exam 2020 probably, the factor calculus section was needed. Okay, so for exam 2022, the factor calculus part is removed, and then they have focused uh, more on the real analysis part. Okay, so first of all, so when you are preparing for an exam, first you look up to that syllabus. The syllabus is readily available on the site of the organizing institute. So, and you will easily get it by searching the internet. So you will get it, that what is the syllabus, what things you have to study. Okay, these are clearly written topic by topic. Okay, and then after you get the syllabus, so natural questions will be that how many marks will come from which topic. Okay, should I give more attention to analysis or algebra or differential equations or integral calculus or what? Okay, so looking up at the marks distribution is also very crucial. Okay, so you will know what amount of time you will devote to analysis, algebra, etc. Okay, uh, so so where to get these mark distributions? So you will just have to search in YouTube or uh, in any browser. You just search that IIT JAM mathematics mark distributions for a previous years. Okay, so after seeing 2 or 3 videos or 2 or 3 sites, so you will get a clear picture that this, oh, okay, that real is getting more marks. Okay, like that. Okay, that integral calculus is not getting not getting that much of mark as analysis or algebra. Okay, so getting a clear picture of what you have to study in, and how many time you have to devote to a particular subject. So for this you have to know the marks distribution and syllabus. Okay, then after these two, the immediate question is that that cutoff and entry pass. Okay, so say cutoff is very low. Cutoff means the qualifying mark. Okay, so qualifying mark for JAM mathematics uh, always always stays below something 25 or 27, etc. Okay, in our days
24,
the
I think. Last year 24, I think. Last
yes,
year.
yes, yes,
For
yes, yes,
general, last
yes.
year it was 24.
Yes. And in our time when we appeared, it was something 17 point something, etc. Okay. but it is only the qualifying mark. It is not sufficient for you, or it does not guarantee you that you will be admitted. You can apply for a good institute. So for a good institute like the top IITs, or probably some ISARs, or probably some that level of institute, so your
Above
mark
55. Above 55.
above 55 is required. Okay, so that thing you have to know. Okay, so many students don't know this. This is a different thing. A qualifying mark does not ensure that you will be getting admission in a good institute. Okay, so probably for the top IITs will require above 55 for the unreserved category. Okay, then the next level IITs will be slightly lower than that. Probably next will come the uh, NITs and other institute. Okay, but for the NITs also probably you have to get above 35 or 40, etc. Okay, so your goal should be that entry pass, that what amount of mark will ensure that you will be going to admitted in a good institution. Okay, then next, so you are studying and you are studying hard, but then from where you will be practicing. So you have to practice the questions. You have to clear your doubts. Okay, so from which source you will get these questions? Say what standard of questions will be asked in this JAM exam, or any other exams, say probably NET or like that. Okay, so to know the standard of the questions, that how difficult the questions are, say from analysis, how difficult the questions are, from algebra, say what type of questions are coming. Okay, so to get an idea, you must look up to the previous year's question papers. Okay, and they provide you a good source to take the practice tests at your home, to clear your doubts. Okay, if you say you can search for the previous year solve question videos in the YouTube. Okay, then from there you can
Will the previous year
clear.
question are really helpful? Sir, will
Yes,
the
yes, yes,
previous year question solving
yes,
previous
yes,
year, because I have seen so many lecture in the YouTube that some
yes.
of the teacher are preferring that they are saying that only the previous year question paper is not sufficient for.
No,
That's why
it is not sufficient, but I have said that the questions will be not repeated. Okay, but you will get an idea that what type of questions may come. Okay, it is not sufficient, but it is necessary. Okay, since you are a math student, there is a large gap between sufficient and necessary. Okay, so it is necessary, but it is not sufficient. If you are thinking that only by solving the previous year's question papers, some will get a good marks in this exam, that will not going to be. Okay, but it gives an idea that how difficult the questions will be. Okay, so these are not sufficient, but for the preparatory stage, it, these are very handy. Okay, for my NET exam that I appeared in the last year. So when I started preparing for NET in my MSc days, so I started from these previous year's question papers. Okay, so I started to look up that what type of questions appear in algebra, what type of questions appear in analysis, complex, etc. Okay, so you can take up the some previous year's question papers, the topics which are relevant in in the current syllabus. Okay, say if you are taking the factor calculus part, so it will not be going to any use. Okay, so this previous year's question paper, so you can take that and you can search for it to know about the questions. Then you have to plan uh, anything great does not come on a day, so you have to plan for it. You have to have tools for it, and you have to plan it some more times before. Okay, so if you are studying BSc, if you are studying say in fourth semester or fifth semester or say third semester, okay, so you must try to adjust your time that, that for your BSc course, your actual academics, and you have to manage some time extra in the week or in the day for these preparations. Okay, say for you, you keep you keep 1 hour in the day to look up at the previous year's question papers of IIT JAM,
Yes,
and
sir.
and you are
So this
studying
is,
this.
I think, sir, I think this is some problematic that during our session means now we are in BSc final year and
Yes.
we have to prepare for the if someone is no my course is BSc so I have no problem but
Okay.
there will be some question from the people who are especially doing BSc from state government institute and they
Okay.
want to do MSc from other institute. So
Okay.
there may be doubt that suppose that in college they will not get even time for preparing for JAM because in college no teacher will teach us about the JAM. This is this is very much common. So
Yeah,
how
this is
can we, so
so
how can
that's
we
why.
manage this? Yeah, how can they manage their time so that they can prepare for JAM also and they can also good marks get good marks in the BSc final year. So that will be a question from so many students.
No, no, it's
Uh,
that's why I have told you that these two things are different. These two things are pretty different, um, different for the students who are studying in the state university and means another state university. Okay, so I am myself. I have I have studied in a under a state university. So when I was studying in my
those
BSc.
those who are those who are doing IMD course, I think there will be no problem for that. I am just asking about for especially for BSc students.
So you have to prepare it earlier, na? So you have to prepare it probably for the second year, probably for the from the second year of BSc, probably from the second semester or third semester. Okay, so if you are preparing for the third semester, if you're regularly preparing from the third semester, so probably JAM will be held in the sixth semester. So you will be getting enough time. And meanwhile, during these holidays or breaks, okay. So see, time management is up to oneself, na. So you cannot divide others' time and tell them to say that in this time you will do this, in this time means you will do this. Okay, so you have to manage your time. So that is the first point. So you have to manage your time so that your academics is not harmed, as well as you can prepare for this exam. Okay, so this is the first thing. Okay, so before going to the second point, I just want to give you what tools you will be going to use in this IIT JAM exam. Okay, so tools mean I am referring here to the books. Okay, so there are many books, many good books actually for these the syllabus covered in IIT JAM. There are many good books, many standard books. Okay, but you have to only choose those books which contains all the informations that you want, and which you find convenient to read. Okay, so there are some very good books that will take very much time to read. Okay, or you may find it hard to read. Okay, so you should find some books that are convenient to read, as well as they are standard books. So okay, so I am here mentioning some books that I found very helpful. So for the linear algebra section that IIT JAM 2020 is covering, so I find these two books will be very helpful. These are basic books, so that any BSc student can take up it in their own and can study at home actually. Okay, so I have started reading this book in my MSc time while preparing for NET, and I have read it from the first chapter. Okay, from the definition of vector space. Okay, so this is a very good book. This is also a very good book. Okay, so you can take any one of it. From the for the abstract algebra section, since only the groups are concerned, so it is a very much of a standard book. It is a book by Gallian. Okay, so you can look up to it. You can get the concepts from it and do the questions that are in the exercise. Okay, so it is a very good book. For the most scoring portion of JAM, which is a real analysis. Okay, so you can see these books. Okay, so for functions of one variables, probability sequence, series, Riemann integrals. Okay, and for the basic real analysis, so this is a very entry level book in real analysis. Okay, so you can first start with this, and then slowly you can go to this. Okay, so these two books are very good. Actually, they are net level books. Okay, so you will get a handy concepts from it, and also the problems mentioned here are very good. Okay, so there is a part called functions of several variables, functions of two or three variables in them. Okay, so for that many books are good. For that portion, you can refer to this book. In this book, that functions of several variables are explained in a good way, in a easy way, I must say, in a easy way. Okay, so there are many other standard books also for analysis part. So you can go to these three. Okay, then there is a part on differential equations. So that the book by Ross is a very good one for this purpose. Okay, then there is a small portion on integral calculus also. Okay, for this you can refer to this book, Thomas Calculus. It is a very famous book. Okay, and you will get all these books online freely. The PDFs are available on sites. Okay, so you will get all these books online. Okay, and if someone wants to know the basic concepts of mathematics, the basic like the relations, the sets, and some countability theorems, etc. Okay, so this is a good book, a very good book for the newcomers to mathematics. Okay, so these are tools. After getting the syllabus, the marks distribution, and after knowing that how many marks you should get to admit yourself in a good institution, and after after fixing your schedule so that you can prepare for JAM. Okay, so you will need books. Okay, so I have given some books that very useful to me. And after books, next when you read the specific topics which are needed for the exam, make sure that you above every concern of yours, you understand the things. Okay, make sure that you understand the things. So understanding is the basic keys, because no straightforward questions will be asked in the exam. Okay, so probably there will no questions like that, say find the radius of convergence of this series or like that. Okay, so there will be questions which intermixes the concepts of two or three things. Okay, so you have to understand the main things, also the subparts of it in a very very good way. Okay, so either you go slow or either you go fast. It will also depend on how much time you have until JAM. Okay, but either you go slow or you go fast, you make sure that you understand the main key concepts of each and every topic. Okay, because the questions will be of the mixed concepts. Okay, so these will be based on mixed concepts, two or three concepts. So you have to pick uh, every concept from the question. Okay, so understanding is the key, and speed is up to you. It depends on how much time you have and how well are you read. Okay, so if you have read these things earlier in your BSc course, so this revision or say this fine revision will not take so much of time. Okay, but if you have not studied very well these things, or you are a newcomer to these things, so you may start slow, but gradually you should increase your speed. Okay, so then after reading these books or and solving and solving some of the problems that are given in the exercises of the required chapters or required topics. Okay, so now you should go you should go to the mock tests actually. Okay, so but before going to the mock tests, you make sure that you have covered the required topics, that the topics that are required you to give the qualifying marks approximately. Okay, so so you have already cleared and you know pretty well those concepts. Okay, and you have a good amount of techniques, and so these techniques will be say some coaching institute teaches their students some short tricks. Okay, so these short tricks uh, these are not very special things. Okay, so these are developed by repeated study of things. Okay, so if you have good knowledge of the required chapters, you have seen some previous year question papers. Okay, you know what type of questions have been asked in the previous years. Okay, so next task of yours is to attempt some mock tests. So some mock tests are available online. You can these are free, and you can have some. Obviously this now in this time presently, some good coaching institutes also offer some good mock tests. Okay, so if someone is willing to take those tests, so you can take this. Okay, so there are some other thing you can do. So you can do, you can print a previous year's question paper. Okay, and you can create a environment in home. So say, I want to say that, say you take any holiday of yours. Okay, so you fix 3 hours, or that a time of examination. Okay, say in 3 hours I have to attempt this question paper. Okay, and do it as it is a real exam. Okay, so in continuous 3 hours, you try to solve the question as it is a real exam. Okay, so after 3 hours, you check your answers, give the marking. Okay, so in this way you will get from these mock tests and from these offline tests, you will get an idea that how much well have you prepared. Okay, so how much way you have to go from now. Okay, so if you have improved far from that you started initially, so these things will tell you. Okay, so you take mock tests online, or you can do it by own. Okay, the next thing is, you don't have to compare with others. Okay, you just have to be better than yourself. This is the main thing. So when you are preparing for an exam for a long time, say probably you are planning it from 1 year. Okay, so you just see that you are doing better and better. Okay, so so let's say probably 3 months ago, when you took a mock test, you get some 10 marks or 15 marks. Okay, so after 3 marks, after 2 or 3 months, you are getting 25 or 30. Okay, so this is good. So you should then keep up your pace, and you should try to concentrate on the finer concept. Okay, so and with each and every reading, with each and every time that you revisit the all topics, all chapters that you have studied, your concepts will grow and grow good. Okay, so next general thing is that from each passing day, you should evaluate yourself. Okay, by taking these mock tests or online tests, etc. Okay, and you should mainly focus on these things, that your concepts are fairly good, and you are not attempting with your intuition. Okay, in those mock tests, you your accuracy is good. Okay, and speed is also a factor in any entrance examinations. Speed is always a factor. So this is it is also a very important factor when you are going to appear in JAM or NET or anything. Okay, so so now I want to answer some of the questions that some of you have asked me in the beginning of this lecture. Okay, I say how to cover all the topics that are included in the abstract algebra section, or a group or a group theory section. Okay, so see, when you're preparing for an exam, so as I have mentioned, you have to first identify the topics, which subtopics you have to study. Okay, then you exclude all the things that are not included here. And after that, you find a good book. Okay, you may manage your time. In the same time, when you are reading those books, you are doing the exercises in the books. Refer to the previous year question papers. You see what type of questions did come. Okay, so in this way, and with your growing understanding and concepts, so everything will be sorted automatically. Actually, there is no fixed formula to so there is no fixed formula, no fixed answer to this type of queries actually. So when I was preparing for exam, I also very habituated to ask these questions to my seniors. So what is the trick to finish so much of course and so much of course in a little time, because I have to do my MSc also. I have to read other things also. So how to cover the syllabus, or how to cover the syllabus in a quick time. Okay, so if you are preparing for a long run, okay, so then it takes some time. Okay, nobody can give you a fixed formula for covering the syllabus in a very quick time. Okay, many people will give you some formula to cover the syllabus in a short time, but that will not grow your concepts. Okay, and if you are only focused at some particular problems that you had studies in that short time, if any of these problems do not appear in the exam, then it will be a very great loss to you. Okay, so there is no fixed answer actually. Okay, you have to read the topics, you have to attempt questions. So only after that you can say that, okay, so I have read those topics. Okay, and one thing is very important when you are preparing for JAM or any other exams. See, the whole question consists of 100 marks. Okay, so in order to get in a very good institute, you have to you have to get 60. Okay, maximum means what? You can get 100 also, it is fine. But if you want to ask me that which mark ensures that I will be in a good institute, so it is 60. Okay, probably 60 or something 60 to 65 5 range. Okay, so you have to prepare for, if you prepare very good, so you can skip some things. You can, it is not necessary that you cover whole of the syllabus, whole topics. Okay, so I know one of my friends in mathematics itself. Okay, so the net exam is of 200 mark. I think every one of you know net exam is of 200 mark, and he only prepared the pure part. Okay, he didn't attempted any of these things like numerical analysis, differential equations, PD, calculus of variations, etc. He was only focused on these things, say analysis, algebra, topology, etc. Okay, and he got probably he got some ranks in the top 10. Okay, so he skipped so many things, and he got a very good rank. So the secret behind this is that things he prepared it to a very good accuracy. Okay, he gathered all the knowledges from it, all the concepts. So such that how hard the question is, how hard the questions appear in the exam, he attempted all of this. Okay, so from his area, he did all of this. Okay, so if you don't find some topics to be comfortable, okay, so everyone cannot do good in every topic. Okay, so you may think of skipping some topics that are not in your comfort zone, or that are not so much of scoring. Okay, so what I want to say that say you prepare for at least 70 marks good. Okay, the least 30 marks you can skip it. Okay, okay, so then this similar things will follow. Okay, but
Koshi,
don't
please
think of.
off your mic.
Hello.
Koshi Chakravarti Chaudhary, please off your mic.
Okay, so next
Okay, sir, you can
so
continue.
so with this then
Hello,
after.
Pranjal.
Yes.
Many people also has doubt whether they should join coaching institute like in some present in Delhi or some other states.
Ah,
So they should join
see.
in coaching institute or they should not. They should prepare self.
Ha
This
ha
doubt
ha
also is
ha.
to come. Also, I had also same doubts.
Okay, okay.
I think it is better to prepare by self. Is it correct? I think it's better to prepare
Yes,
by
yes,
self.
yes, 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 yes. It is always better to prepare by yourself. Okay, okay. Because see, uh, they are not musicians, no. If coaching institute people are musicians, then it will be then it would be a different issue. Okay, so they are not musicians. After going into a coaching institute also, so you have to prepare by yourself. Okay, so it is better to start the journey and take some advices from some seniors, some good seniors. Okay, and there are some channels that are free on YouTube. Okay, so first when I was preparing for NET, I did see a good channel that a teacher was Sunil Bansal, I think. Okay, so these type of channels are free. They are teaching freely in YouTube. Okay, these lectures are open to all. Okay, so you
There is
can
also
find.
I want to add there is also one channel the P Kalika Maths. I
Ha
referred
ha
also
ha.
that one.
Ha ha ha.
He
Ha.
also
P. Kalika is there. There is probably Rahul. Someone is Rahul Mapari probably. So there are very good amount of sources available in the YouTube. You can.
One more channel is there I like most. It is Dr. Gajendra Purohit. I like his channel most.
So everything. So there are plenty of things, plenty of good things available in the YouTube. Okay, or available in the net. Okay, so you can find these things, and joining a coaching institute, obviously it will be your personal decision, but I do not encourage people to join. Okay, because I have seen most of the people I have seen that sometimes some moments ago, I told you about one of my friend who got
Sir, I have a question, sir.
please.
Sir, in the JAM exam, there are 60 questions in the question paper, but time is 3 hours. So, how to cover the full question paper in time?
That is why this thing is there, na? So you have to that is why I have said these things. So you have to take your test by own at home. Before you appear in the test, you make sure that you before you appear in the test, you make sure that you appear in some mock tests that are available online, or and you print some question papers
In
of
the in the group C questions, so there are multiple answers should be there.
ha. So these multiple question, these multiple choice questions, na, these will be clear only and only when your understanding and concept is good. Okay. So nothing else can make you do these questions correctly.
Is there step marks where
No,
multiple
no, no,
answers are
no,
there?
no, 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 no. For this multiple choice question, there are no statements. Okay. So you have to so you have to prepare that tests, yeah, prior to you go to the real test. Okay. So that is why this is I have included these things. Okay. Okay. So next, after you plan, you you have got tools and you are checking your progress. If you are taking mock test, you are taking offline tests of your own. Okay. And you are concentrated mainly on these four things. Okay. Concept, knowledge, accuracy, and speed. Okay. Then in the long run, you should need some you should need some motivation too. Okay. So what is the answer to this question?
365 and 366. If it is leap year, then 366. If
Okay.
non-leap year,
Okay. So 365 is enough. Okay. So I hope all of you will be able to connect with these three equations. Okay. So adding some more effort, adding some more effort to your daily routine can make you grow many more. Okay. So you have to adjust, you have to plan, you have to study. Okay. So a little more effort can give you this 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 much of growth. Okay. And some little less will make you to this. Then next, I want to share with you a favorite quote of mine. This is by Stella Adler, that many people actually say that I am not talented, or I can't pass in this exam. Okay. So this quote says that if you have that feeling and that you want to do something, so it is the beginning of talent. Okay. So you can always do it, but you must have this much of what hard work and perseverance. Okay. And study. Okay. So you can always do it. So, and this is a common.
And also, if you Pranjal, if you want to add that we people used to compete with seeing others Means we should compete with self that you told na, used to told me. You
Yeah, this is the thing, na? This is the thing. So you don't have to be a compare with others. Okay, you have to be better than yourself. Okay. So next is this. There is no substitute of hard work. This is by edition. Okay. And many of you might have heard the story that um, to find the correct material for making the filament of bulb, Edison tried many times, probably some 1,000 times. Okay, and then he succeeded. Okay, so if you really want to do it, you can do it. Okay, and this is next. So if you want to do it, don't stop until you have completed it. Okay. So it is open to all. Any question remaining? So I have probably 5 minutes left. So if someone wants to ask some more questions or something, probably I can have missed. So you can say or you can ask.
I think I have got all of my doubts clear by this session.
Okay.
Whatever you have explained, that was very beautiful, and I think I have no doubts about that.
Okay.
So if someone has any doubt, can ask ourselves. If someone has any doubt related to anything, so please ask.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, it is very useful for us and give us lot of confidence for IIT JAM mathematics.
Thank you.
Also, thank you for the lecture, sir.
Thank you.
And I also want to appreciate one thing, that the end game slide one, that one you have given some equations, literally awesome.
That was best. That was best. I thought this is the best thing in this today.
No, this is important, na? Everyone will come and tell you this to study, this to not. Okay, but it is a journey. Okay, this is a journey. Okay, so you have to
And also I was waiting for you to tell the word consistency. That slide is actually given the meaning of consistency.
This is very important. You have to be consistent. Okay, you have to be consistent, because see, you are pursuing academics, na? So in academics you always have to be consistent. This is very much important. Okay, so you are doing BSc, and then you will do MSc, then probably PhD, then probably some postdoc or some job at some universities or colleges. Okay, so in a different way, in a different manner. Okay, so you always have to be consistent. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key to success. Okay, and if no questions remaining, then probably thank you once
Thank
again.
you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much for coming, for not only just sharing the knowledge, but also giving the information required and the motivation for attending and the confidence that we can make it. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for coming and clearing all our doubts. So, guys, if anyone have any doubts, grab this golden opportunity and ask doubts, because all your doubts will definitely be cleared in this meet. I assure you that. So, anyone in the meet, if you have any doubts, please do come front and ask. And remember, there is nothing called a silly doubt or a good doubt. A doubt is a doubt.
Doubt
If you
is a
have
doubt, na?
any-
Doubt is a
Yeah,
doubt. Yes.
yes, sir.
The problem is in our society is they always used to think that Am I asking a wrong question or not?
No, no, no,
That's
no,
why
no.
they don't used to ask.
No,
No,
no
we are
question is
now
wrong, na? No
since 4 days we are conducting this program. At least we can understand these
Yes,
things.
yes. No, it is.
Don't think that your question will be wrong. From wrong only you can go to the correct. I think that is the
Yes,
one.
If you don't
yes.
make, if anyone don't make mistake, then how can we learn about that? I think mistake is the
Yeah,
first step
yes,
of
yes.
learning.
That is the thing, no? Because when let me take some time sharing my own experience. Huh? So when I prepared for NET the first time in first semester, okay. So in first semester I appeared in NET, and I got some 51 or 52 marks. Okay, it was very bad. Okay, in next net also uh, I attempted. I got something 63 or 62, etc. Okay, in the next attempt I got some 89 or something. Okay, and in next net then I qualified, and qualified whatever you told, that AIR rank, etc. Okay, so I I was concentrated only on one thing, that I should be doing better than myself, that I was doing yesterday. Okay, so that
If
is
it
the
is a
thing.
4 year long journey
No,
to
no,
become,
it is not for 4 year long journey. It is actually 2 years, no? Because
oh,
NET is conducted
yeah,
twice. Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah. But when I attempted for the first time, in that time I started from the basics, means from the factor spaces, definition of factor spaces, definitions of sets, countability, etc. Okay, so 2 years is a very long thing, long gap for this type of preparation for NET. So I think that probably 1 year or 1.5, this is sufficient for them. Okay, because I did not do so good in JAM, because I got the information in my BSc. It was so late. Okay, probably I got to know about JAM in the 5th semester. Okay, and sixth semester, in the sixth semester I had to appear. Okay, so but in the time of preparation of NET, I learned many things. I learned literally many things. Okay, so that has made me so much experience, you can say. Okay, so if anyone has any other questions.
Hello, who will conclude? I think we should conclude this.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. As I have already told that your presence really made this evening special, because all the webinars we had, we got information, we got some educated related things. But from this, we got so many things where we can build our career through those exams and all. And thank you so much for motivating and inspiring us, sir.
Thank you. So thank you again for inviting me. Thank you, Govinda, for inviting me and for being a good friend of mine from such a long time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Same here,
thank you.
man.
So, sir, I would like to read
Thank you.
out the summary of day 4 of National Mathematical Webinar 2021, organized by TMA. So, today at 11 to 12 o'clock, we had our first session with the speaker, Dr. Deepshika Sharma ma'am. who is an assistant professor in the Department of Mathematics at Arya Vidyapith College, Guwahati, Assam. And the title of a talk is Differential Equation and its Application.
Okay.
At 1 o'clock, we had our second session with a prominent speaker, Mr. Sagnik Jana sir, MSc Mathematics at Presidency University. He spoke about the action on trees. The title of the talk is Action on Trees. And sir, we had this wonderful third session with you from 3 to 4. And as you have known, the speaker of now is Mr. Pranjal Talukdar sir, pursuing PhD in Mathematics, Department of Mathematics in